Hello, and welcome back to Danganronpa Another. This is the final episode. We have about 2 hours of gameplay left, and after some deliberation, I am pretty sure I'm going to combine them, and this is going to be it. I'm not going to split it. We're going to have one final, huge episode, and that's how we're ending this. So, wow, this is crazy. This is the last time I'm recording this. I feel like crying. I feel like we've been through so much together. So in our last episode, it was revealed that the other mastermind was us, Yuki Mida, and Yuki Mida is probably not even like real. It's like a fake personality almost that he created. And now we have to make a choice. Are we going to choose the evil side or the good side? I want to go the good side. I don't want to side with Akane. I hate her. Also, I'm scared I'm going to get a bad end if I do that. So I think we need to choose the good side. I might go and I might see what happens if you go the other route on my own, but I don't think I'm going to record that. We want the happy ending, and I think it's this way. It's a door where you can feel a warm light. Enter. Yeah, enter. Are you going to choose that door? As you said, I may be nothing. In the end, I was born with the fate that I had no choice but to disappear. And even if I pass through this door, the reality that awaits me will be despair caused by endless guilt. Yes, it's a more painful path, some may say. It might also be a poor choice. I don't know what my outcome may be. But still. Hope is not to be found. It is to be created. If that's your choice, it can't be helped. I hope you won't regret it. I do wonder what happens if you go in the other door. But I guess we'll find out. Maybe on our own. Yuki? This scream stopped. Mida? He's coming. UTSURO, he's coming. Did you awaken? Let me ask you. What is your name? My name is Yuki Mida. My name is Yuki Mida. Marta, you... the memories didn't come back. No, all my memories are back. I remembered everything. Who I am and what I have done. Stop lying. Then why didn't UTSURO appear?
UTSURO? Who's that?
UTSURO is another me. No, you could say he's my original self.
That means you too.
Yeah, I'm sorry everyone. I am the mastermind that made this all up with Akane Tairo as UTSURO.
But Yuki himself, who says that, is the same Yuki who is no different from before?
If your memories really came back, and the false memories disappeared, then your personality would have changed like Akane Tairo. But you... Sorry, even I don't know how to explain it. But what can I be certain of is that I am not UTSURO. I was in despair. My memory's slowly coming back, and when I found out that I was the mastermind, I was just about to give up everything and abandon my own will. But I made a promise to all of you, that we would live together, to live up the share of everyone who has died. Even for the sake of it, I cannot give up here. No matter what happens, I am Yuki Mida, who is here now. No one can deny this.
Oh, it seems this ended as a failure, Miss Taira.
Such thing? It can't be. The false one who overwrought personality overcame UTSURO-sama and awakened as his original self? It can't be. It's absolutely impossible. As long as UTSURO-sama's fortune exists, this kind of thing should never happen. No way. Is it? I can't find anything that could explain it other than UTSURO-sama's own will. Ha.
Did they go crazy? They were shocked, then upset, and now they're laughing.
No matter how much despair I was in, what I've done is absolutely unforgivable. I'm determined to take responsibility for everything, and I will endure it by clenching my teeth. When it's all over, I'm going to pay the price for what I've done. After finishing with these guys who have succumbed to despair in front of me. Ida. What do you? I'm sorry, you guys must be confused. And I'll be despised because from your point of view, I will be nothing more than the mastermind that was mixed in our group pretending to be a victim. So if you escape from here, please punish me with your own hands. You all have the right to punish me. And being punished by you is not a bad choice for me. Now, Akane Taira, waking up the long-awaited UTSURO is now forever impossible to do. We found out the whole truth, and there's nothing left for you to do. It's a complete victory. UTSURO-sama, as you said, you will receive the punishment you deserve, right? I am not UTSURO. My name is Yuki Mida. No matter what anyone says, I can proudly say that I am Yuki Mida standing here. Thank you. What? For some reason, I somehow felt this was going to happen from the beginning. Just like I've changed little by little. When I was with you, UTSURO-sama didn't show it, but he's definitely changed. I could tell. You, who harbored such great despair, was, after all, nothing like despair. You're the person who I thought you were. Akane? It's too bad. If I was a little faster, could I have changed your mind? I can't undo what has already happened. It's a pity that it ended up like this, but no, maybe this was all part of UTSURO-sama's will. So, please forgive me, UTSURO-sama.
What?
Bad end? Did I just get a bad end?
Should I have picked the red door? Oh no. Akane, I hate you.
Monokuma. Did I pick wrong? Was I supposed to be evil again? Is that the way this is supposed to end? Your mind, your thoughts, I have received them. It's painful. I'm sorry that I can only do this action. I'll follow you soon. Oh my god, he died, I think. There's no way. Right before I lost consciousness, she continued to speak to me as if casting a spell. The others did not respond, as they couldn't accept or react to the situation. It's only natural, because I also didn't understand the situation either. But the only thing I understood before I lost consciousness was the fact that Akane was crying. Bad end. Oh my god, I have to pick the other thing. Okay, well, I'm glad I picked that first. Return to the path choice. Okay. So I gotta be evil. Interesting. Okay. Are you going to choose that door? I'm glad I picked that first then. Not how I thought it was going to go. After you pass through this door, you will never come back to who you are now. You realize that, right? I only want to ask you one thing. In the end, you were not real. This is what you wanted to ask. Is that what you wanted to ask? Is that what it said? You've done a great job so far, me. Huh.
Yuki?
The screaming stopped. Mida? Oh. You're here, my master. Oh, it's creepy. This can't be. No. Why? It has to be you. Mida? It's noisy.
What?
Ha ha ha. Master? I was waiting for you, Master. Wait, who are you? I don't know how many days it has been. It all feels like a long dream. Oh god, I don't like this path. Oh, I don't like her. She's ugly. Oh, he's creepy looking. I am UTSURO. I'll be using that name. Yes, for you guys only. A classmate who you lived together for several months. If you don't understand this, then you can just think of me as Yuki Mida. Ultimate despair, Yuki Mida. UTSURO-sama, my master. Welcome back, my lord. Oh god, his sprite changed. Oh, okay. Creepy. I don't like. Oh. You've worked hard, Akane Tara. Now, if it's to meet you, I'm willing to do anything.
Girl's just like, You can't keep up with the development and your brains seem to have stopped, everyone.
Monokuma, I know because Yuki Mida's memories remain intact. But seen in person, I can tell right away that there are no major problems with its program.
Hello, Mida-kun. Oh, you're not Mida now, but I'm so used to calling you that, so can I call you that anyways?
Don't talk so much, Monokuma-sama. No matter how much of Enoshima-sama's alter ego is, you're still a prototype. Someone like you is not a person you can talk to. UTSURO-sama, are you feeling unwell? Contrary to mine, I believed in UTSURO-sama's fortune and restored your memories. So there might be side effects. No issues. Keep quiet. Yes.
They're just still like,
It's so quiet.
So you called Mida?
Yes. I overrode that personality. No, Akane Tara did the same, but you are fundamentally different. You are the mastermind? Perhaps the only person who recognizes me the most was Tsurugi Kinjo. Is that right, Tsurugi Kinjo? Yes, it's you. Mida was like this in our school life. But why? Is this your true self? It's even worse than in school. This feeling is so creepy it makes me nauseous. That is simply because I was pretending to be Yuki Mida on the surface back then. Originally, I had no intention to talk with you guys. But I adhered to silence more than my original personality.
You're joking, right? Yuki is the mastermind? UTSURO is... Oh, what does that mean? Yuki? I thought that Yuki would never become the mastermind. Yuki, the one who was the most kind to me and always guided us without giving up hope. There's no way that Yuki is gonna become the mastermind. It doesn't make sense in the first place. The fact that the mastermind erased their memories, both of them erased their own memories, but both of them survived to the end, and even regained their memories. That's like winning first prize on the lottery.
UTSURO-sama, you sound so desperate. If you hear that secret, you'll be even more desperate. Is that okay? Secret. Me and UTSURO-sama erased our memories and participated in the killing game without knowing anything. But we both survived. And the reason why we were finally able to regain our memories is because of UTSURO-sama's heavenly luck. Luck. This was also an opportunity for us, who were only outside agents, to enter Hope's Peak Academy. UTSURO-sama. No. If you think about Yuki Mida's ultimate talent, you'll understand. Ultimate luck, you student. You could have simply explained that all of this was just by being simply lucky. Simply lucky? That's petty. UTSURO-sama's luck has already far surpassed the levels of fortune. It's your own freedom to believe or not believe, but UTSURO-sama's fortune is everything you think can be manifested as it is. A superhuman situation. UTSURO-sama has a personal reality manipulation class ability. UTSURO-sama, who was attracted to Enoshima-sama thanks to this luck, was able to enter House Peak Academy from a simple outside agent to become a member of the Ultimate Despair, and was able to move everything related to the killing school life that had taken place so far at will. Even more, the fantastic thing about this heavenly fortune is, because of UTSURO-sama's own thoughts affect it, it can affect UTSURO-sama's allies with his own thinking, even if it is only the long-term end of UTSURO-sama. The person who is the subject of this can also be blessed to his protection of heaven's luck. Stop making stupid jokes. Like I would believe any of this nonsense. It's not nonsense. The fact that the two of us survived in a killing game with lost memories is itself clear evidence. Even though we had lost our memories, we were unaware of that fate, but we adjusted the situation to our final plan itself. In that context, didn't some strange occurrences happen during the killing game? Like, for example, the fact that Kinja-sama is still alive?
What? Are you talking about that event? When Kinjo-kun brutally tried to commit suicide in the gym, that gun should have done it, but it went defective. All of a sudden, it avoided a vital point in Kinjo-kun's brain.
Indeed. Moreover, even if that was up to that point, Kinjo-sama should have turned into a vegetative human being who wouldn't lift his eyes again, but a few hours later, he recovered, like nothing happened at all.
Hold on a minute. There's something weird here. Aren't you saying that you, our enemies, saved Kinjo's life?
No, that was because Yuki Mida thought that Tsurugi Kinjo was a friend. Tsurugi Kinjo's unwillingness to die, no matter what, must have triggered my heavenly luck. As I said, the blessings of heaven's luck continued even for us, who have lost our memories and had different personalities. Oh yeah, apart from that, if it wasn't for UTSURO-sama's protection, I would have probably died by Kizuna-sama.
Kizuna? No, but fighting in the dark in switch room and stabbing Kizuna in return?
That is what luck is. Of course, I didn't intentionally stab Kizuna-sama at that time. If I have the intention to do something even a little bit, it'll control the situation like a reality. It's a nuisance to me. It's a difficult power that I can't control on my own.
This is just my thought, but it is the ability of Mida-kun, the grand plan of Juko Enoshima, which can be called the original of my personality, the greatest and most desperate event in human history, was solved without any change. Mida-kun's ability might have something to do with that ending, because Mida-kun is also a member of the Ultimate Despair.
Now you realize UTSURO's fortune is no. The fact that this ability beyond the realm of luck is reality, well, it's difficult to understand. Even though I've been around UTSURO-sama for so long, I don't believe in celestial fortune, so I often suspected, actually had a hint, that my memory would come back when I heard the keyword Ultimate Despair. Because the way to restore UTSURO-sama's memory really depended on luck. But this was all because UTSURO-sama trusts me. If I bring back my memories, I'll take care of bringing back UTSURO-sama's memories. Keywords, Konitaira. You mean it wasn't luck that your memories came back?
Originally, those two left the plan to me and erased their memories, but after the plan was over, they needed to get their memories back, so they made a hint of it. When the number of students decreases and the killing school life comes to an end, it naturally induces the students to uncover the truth. In the process, it was a scenario in which, if Akane Taira found a clue to the Ultimate Despair, her memories would come back. If Miss Taira's memories come back, Monaco's memories will somehow be restored by Miss Taira.
Okay, interesting. It was originally like that, but as Kinjo-sama's memories came back, the schedule was moved ahead. Originally, I was able to conduct the last class trial that Monokuma-sama had to proceed with, and thanks to this, I completely believed in UTSURO-sama's luck and acted. It was calculated that after playing through the mastermind role, Maida-sama was willing to actively uncover the truth, voluntarily learn the truth, and then bring back his memories. To be honest, I was very anxious, even after all the truth being revealed. UTSURO-sama showed no signs of coming back. I can't believe this is like the path I'm supposed to go on. Like this, I get this doesn't completely follow the normal Danganronpa formula, but you know, I feel like the way they always go is like, hope is the answer. You know, like that's what they did with Hajime. He's like, I'm not Azuru Kamakura, I am Hajime Hinata. And it was like a cool moment, and then his like hair turned white. I thought that's what was gonna happen here. So this is like, I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of been like waiting for this sequence to end and give me another bad end and there to be like a third choice, because I can't believe that this would be what they want me to do. However, in the end, I succeeded in getting UTSURO-sama back. UTSURO-sama, as I said again and again, I am here only for you. That's enough. You're annoying my ears. Sorry. So you guys, there's no more questions, right? Akane, Taira, and even me have recovered our memories. Now there's only one thing left to do, and it's to put an end to it.
Huh?
Now that the game's over, shouldn't we do the backup? This experiment must have gathered a lot of data for Junko and Oshima. Our role, which should have been dead, ends with this. So let the characters who should have died conform to their fate.
What? You're killing us? I hate this. I don't want to die. We've struggled so hard to survive here. It's a different story in the first place. In the end, Mida became the mastermind. As a result, we found out the truth. We won the class trial. You said you'd get us out safely.
That was? That's not what I said. In the first place, the purpose of this class trial itself was to restore my memories. Nothing more, nothing less. That was just an act Akane Taira made up to bring back my memories. Where did the purpose of your killing school life go? Unfortunately, when Yamato Kisaragi and Mikako Kurakawa died. No. When Haruhiko Kabashikawa and Satsuki Iranami died, the killing school life ended. We don't have to follow the rules. All we needed was to return our memories and the meaningless truth. All of our goals have been achieved.
What is this? What have we been doing so far?
It's over.
Excuse, UTSURO-sama? Are you really going to kill everyone? Of course. Now tell me, what is the purpose of your question? I see. Right. Nothing. It's nothing. Then... It's not over yet. Hope never goes away.
What was?
Hope? I can't hesitate here.
Do you think the efforts of our dead friends will be in vain?
UTSURO-sama? These people, they haven't given up. Rather than despairing, they're pursuing hope. Just from that voice. Fools. You already know that's no use. Very well, if that's the case, I'll tell you the only way you will understand thoroughly. The real meaning of true despair. Another one of these. I thought we were kind of done with these, but okay. Non-stop debate.
UTSURO.
Infinite. Oh, cool. These people, they're not in despair at all. Akane Taira said they were preparing a helicopter in order to escape. I don't know if that's true or not. But we came to this island, and that means you've used something to put us all the way in here. And since you guys, who are the masterminds, need a means of transportation in order to reach land, in other words, escaping from this place is not impossible. There's hope still there. No matter how much the world has been destroyed, there are forces against evil in any place, in any timeline. It's unclear to me how long it has been since the biggest and most desperate event in human history, but... the world will surely push to despair and move forward. Even if no one is like that, we are still here. I've learned thanks to that guy. Hope is not to be sought, but to create it. That is the real hope.
I honestly thought there was no future. but I heard a voice. A voice of a guy who was seeking for more hope than anybody else. I will not despair. I'll push forward all the way. It's not just our own fight. Everybody who died is in our shoulders. And I really mean it. I will not despair. Hope is not about giving up.
I don't know what that's saying. It's in Korean. I think I have to absorb it somehow? I might be stuck on this because there was like, is this the one where I absorb it somehow? But I don't remember what the button was. I went through my old Let's Play. Like, I had to figure out which button it was, and I went until I found where it had the tutorial, which was, I couldn't remember which trial it was in. It was in the Sasuke trial. Okay. I think I just gotta do this. Yeah, I gotta do this to them. I could not remember the control for that. So I think I gotta despair all of them. The means of transportation clearly exists, as you said. But as long as you go back to the mainland, what does it mean? Meaning doesn't matter. Save your life. To risk your life to fight despair to the end. That is the only meaning we're moving forward with. You speak carefully. It would be better for you to bury the bones on this island. What are you even talking about? I was going to keep quiet because I thought about your heart. If you want to be in despair, do you still want to know? The ultimate despair agents. Do you know who is the current leader of this group? Oh, I thought it was you. Wrong. I was the last one of the external agents. Thanks to my luck, I was the only one scouted at Hope's Peak Academy. And then I became an official member. Say, what does that matter? What does the head of the external agents have to do with this? The current active leader of the Ultimate Despair Agents is Kinjo-ju. Is that his father? What? I'm on the current Japanese police forces and the active chief of the Metropolitan Police Department, who is regarded as the best talent that will ensure a future. Yes, your father. Stop lying! My father is the leader of the Ultimate Despair External Agents. It's the most ridiculous joke I've ever heard since I was born. The reason why we can't fly all over Japan without any effort or consumption of troops is because of your father's existence. Junko Enoshima looked into your father's position and plunged him into despair. Way faster than anyone else. Tsurugi Kinjo, the idea that you died at school accelerated his road to despair. Once the leader of the Metropolitan Police Department fell into despair, all the police officers he was in contact with joined the ultimate despair like an epidemic, spreading endlessly. The current state of disorder and anarchy in Japan is all the work of your father. You should be very proud of your own blood, Tsurugi Kinjo. It's a lie. That couldn't have happened. My father isn't. Oh, and did I mention Sasaki Kohei? A once famous juvenile police officer. If only he had been obedient. I'm sure he would have entered Hope's Peak Academy instead of you. Your precious friend who can't be replaced by anyone. I suggested it to Kinjo-ju, who gave up losing everything and falling into despair. To eat the remains of Sasaki Kohei. Aw, poor Tsurugi. Originally, I wanted to ask him to eat his son's remains. Kinjo's alive. I had to explain to Kinjo-ju that his son's body was shattered into a piece without knowing its shape or form on how they died. Eventually, he lost his son and got completely out of the human realm by ingesting the corpse of his son's best friend. And the part he hadn't eaten yet was given to other police officers in a symbolic sense. Well, whatever the outcome, Tsurugi Kinjo, it can be said that your contribution was the biggest factor in Kinjo-ju's fall into despair. Well done, Tsurugi Kinjo. Oh, it's gonna do this now? So he doesn't have any lines anymore. So I gotta do this to everyone. Okay. Okay, let's do poor Mekaru. Oh, I hope this has a happy ending. I'm gonna be like really sad if it doesn't. Okay, let's ruin your life. As you said, there's a thread of hope against despair. However, they're very insignificant. They only give little damage.
No, they're not alone. We'll get out of here and lend them our strength. A competent person must lend power to the incompetent ones.
Because those are the values I've realized during this killing game. The problem in your argument is that all competent people are in despair.
What?
Junko Enoshima is a woman who knows that the more competent they are, the easier it is for them to fall into despair. Nearly all the world's talented people are falling into despair and joining in the chaos. Rei Mekaru, the few people you have acknowledged throughout your life have already joined the ultimate despair.
Ha, that's funny. To the point where they fall into despair and throw everything they had. That person is no longer a competent one. I don't need those guys in the first place. Whether you choose to go the ultimate despair or not. They can do whatever they want. If they're really a competent person, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to believe it, especially for you, who's obsessed with competence.
It looks like you're trying to put me in despair somehow. But I'm not going to fall over such nonsense, so get rid of it.
Yes, so I'm a little worried. I don't think I can easily put you in despair. You who lost your family when you were very young. Speaking of family, I don't think it'll be of any use to you, but I'll tell you just in case. That you might not know, Junko Enoshima mentioned that she was visited by Mekaru's parents.
What?
The records say that their daughter died. They didn't know how Junko Enoshima was a survivor of Host Peak Academy and what means she used to be rescued. Since the body was not found, the Mekaru couple, who thought their daughter might be alive, went to Junko Enoshima, the only student alive from Hope's Peak Academy, and they begged her.
I'll do anything for my daughter, so please let me see her face one more time. Stop lying! You seem to have picked up a clue somewhere, but it seems that you lack investigation, don't you? They abandoned me when I was 5 years old. They were unable to support their child, so they were pathetic human beings who gave up the responsibility by blaming each other.
And this is surprising, didn't you know? They give up their parenting for you.
Huh?
I know your past well. Your parents who lost their chances and somehow trying to revive from bankruptcy ended up sitting on the streets embracing their only hopes. The couple tried to entrust you to their relatives by using the last line of contact so that you didn't have to go through the daily routine of being chased by all sorts of robbers, gamesters, and yakuza as young as you were.
Stop making up your own words. I was not entrusted to my relatives. I was literally kicked out onto the streets with nothing.
True. If the relatives you were supposed to end up with didn't betray your parents, you could have had a different life.
What? What did you just say?
In short, there has never been a time when your parents didn't cherish you. Because the situation was twisted, you, who were young, only burned with hatred towards them and everyone around you. I'm talking too much. Either way, the couple who thinks of you that way were somehow ready to accept you again. Meanwhile, however, fell into despair when they heard that their daughter had gone missing. Can you imagine what happened to them when they met Junko Enoshima in order to find you? And now she's in despair. Well, I'll say just in case, but were they the people who could believe in anything? It amazes me if you were at the time when the killing school life just began. I don't think you would have been so upset. There's a change in your heart. No matter. Then I'll leave the story behind of Mekaru's couple to your imagination. Because that effect seems to make you more desperate. Yuki, you're a jerk. And now we have to kill poor little baby Teruya. My little angel. He's just baby. Okay, Teruya. Your turn. Time to be sad. Is this daddy gonna be dead to fight? What is left for you to fight against us?
My friends who have died. My family members who may be suffering. It's worth fighting for them.
What does it mean to fight for dead people? I don't know myself, but fighting us would be painful as dying, right?
It doesn't matter, because it's a good thing. No matter how painful it is not as painful as the pain of our friends who already died.
No, I'm not talking about physical pain. The truth you'll learn for fighting us will be more desperate than you can ever imagine.
Are you saying that I look mentally unstable right now? I'm not saying it's wrong, but still I'm determined to not give up. We'll fight.
It doesn't make sense. Very well, shall I give you a taste of that despair? This laboratory cost quite a lot of money to convert it into a school. Aside from that, an astronomical amount of money was spent on the facilities preparing for the executions and creating an environment that could drive Alter Ego's evolution.
What are you trying to say?
Where do you think we could obtain all that money?
Huh?
It's outstanding, the influence of the Oteri Mart, that Japanese prices fluctuate depending on the sales each day.
Huh?
Oteri Mart has been acting as a major source of funding for us Ultimate Despair after the most desperate event in human history. Of course, the instigator is the president of Oteri Mart, Oteri UTSURO. Your father, whom you cherish and love so much.
Huh? Pops?
When he heard the news that you all died at Hope's Peak Academy, I guess he went crazy. Or completely lost his mind. Junko Enoshima would never miss a person like that.
That can't happen. I won't...
Do you know what I'm trying to say? A lot of execution equipment was made with money provided by Oteri Mart to kill your friends. You're responsible for this too. Oteri Mart's successor, Teruya Oteri. No, he's not! No, he's not, UTSURO! He did nothing wrong. He's literally just a baby. No, buddy! I love Teruya so much. He's adorable. I just want to squeeze him. It didn't work out, did it? Your father, whom you love so much, is sure to live or die. Your father is still alive. Well, perhaps he's not the father you've known all this time. Who knows? He gains so much pleasure out of just being a jerk. What do I do now? What's left? Do I just cycle through it then and I'm done? Okay. Everyone?
Oh, this is wrong. They've been completely consumed by despair. After all, Maida-kun is fearsome.
You've only tasted a fragment of the truth for a brief moment, but you all were so easily swayed. I envy you. It's proof that you have a heart. I hate UTSURO. He's a jerk. Huh? It's no big deal. Monokuma, are you ready?
Uh-huh, yup.
Ready? That's preparations. What preparations are we doing, UTSURO-sama? Because I haven't heard anything. Don't react to everything. It's annoying. It's this. I'm ready to put an end to it. What else? And? If they hadn't struggled for nothing, they wouldn't have known the painful truth. I wish they could have closed their eyes from it. It was self-sufficient. Now then, you can rest assured and close your eyes. This also feels like a bad end. Huh? Is this the end of the trial? At least I didn't have to do that minigame that makes me... I don't care about mono coins. I don't need them anymore. Okay, cool. I got 260. So now I can buy so many things. Wow. This this is like, I hope that there's some sort of like good ending.
Finally, it's over.
I mean, there's a sequel. Monokuma, get ready.
Yes, I've been waiting for this.
Oh my god, there's so many of him.
Look at all me. I cloned myself.
This Monokuma-sama? Isn't this Operator Kuma?
Okay, I moved a few bodies.
Is this all of the army left?
Not true. No matter how many troops we lost to Miss Maki, we still got some spare power left. What does that matter? For those who already lost their will to fight, just one is enough, right?
Fine. Begin. Oh, wait, it's Zero-sama? Are you really going to kill everyone here? Oh, we can't do that. She does have some good left in her. Interesting. That's right, you have prepared various executions for each student. Well, maybe not. So that it doesn't matter who goes, right? It's a waste to have made them, so how about starting the execution for each one of us here? I will prepare it. Why do we need to? The killing game ended long ago. Why is anybody but you being oblivious of this? It's not like that. Did you really want the promise that you made with what? Did you really want the promise that you made with me then? Or that with them? I can't read. No, it's nothing like that. I don't care. You tried by any means to get my memories back. As a result, thanks to that, I was able to regain my memories. So get rid of the useless words and go back to your seat.
Miss Tara, what are you doing?
Is she gonna really, like, die for all these people after she was, like, a complete psycho for the past, like, 6 episodes?
Are you by trying to sympathize with these guys?
If you don't want to move, do whatever you want. It doesn't matter whether you're here or not. There's no hindrance in the way. Monokuma.
Yes, sir, this Monokuma will show you a massacre party that'll decorate the finale just before the disposal. Yahoo! Sounds like Mario.
No. Oh my gosh, she's so fast. Oh, I could barely tell what's going on. She's just like zooming.
Haha, Miss Tara, what are you doing?
I still hate when she moves like that. It makes me uncomfortable. Down, it's Zero-sama. This was never... You, what are you thinking? It's a pointless murder, this is. These people have already fallen into despair and can't recover from it, and leaving them on this island wouldn't pose a threat at all. Killing people you don't need to kill is... So you too. You became obsessed with these guys. Me? I told you. I said that you were constantly doubting me. That's wrong. I have always been and will continue to be on UTSURO-sama's side. No, actually, from the beginning, I had a premonition that this was going to happen. It's only natural to happen since you just followed me regardless of my ultimate despair. That's wrong. UTSURO-sama's will is my will, and UTSURO-sama's wishes are mine. I never intended to disobey your will. Then why did you interfere trying to dispose of them now? That's... Because... Why? I don't know. Before I thought about a reason, my body just moved first. In my head, I was trying to obey UTSURO-sama's will. My voice, my body, just moved as it wanted. I was... Akane Taira. Yes, UTSURO-sama? You, up until now, you said you would follow me in the future, right? Of course. Since UTSURO-sama saved me from hell, I'll follow you no matter what. I thought you were the only one on this island to be sent out alive, but I don't think that's the case anymore. Pardon? Monokuma.
Huh?
Kill Akane Taira. Finally! No, I'm kidding. No, I don't want her to die right now. She's finally redeeming herself after 43 episodes.
Are you sure, Monokuma?
Yes. Now I have no choice but to do this.
Okay, if that's your order, I'll follow it. Miss Tara, it's been fun so far. Adios.
Oh, wait a minute, Utsuro-sama, why? Tell me why. I apologize if my previous actions were wrong. I'll do anything, please. Please don't leave me. I'll do anything else. I'll do anything. You can use me as a sandbag. If I need to cut off my limbs, I'll cut them off myself. I can just be used as a dog. Just don't do it. So please don't kill me. I hate being abandoned by Utsuro-sama. I don't want to be abandoned again. Please forgive me.
Okay, Mikan. Someone said that. Someone said they thought that she was attached to him because of her abandonment issues, and you were right, Dane, Dane, Dane. Congratulations. You guessed that correctly. Someone in the comment section, I mean, on a couple videos ago. If there was a next life for you, don't meet a guy like me and live happy.
Utsuro-sama!
I won't let you, Utsuro. I don't know what that is. Is that alter ego? Oh, yeah, it is. Alter ego Kisaragi. What? Yamato Kisaragi.
Uh-huh. Kisaragi-sama? Why?
Hey, Monokuma. Monokuma, answer me. It's no use. I am Monokuma now. What? I knocked my charger out. Whoops. Just now, I've overwritten Monokuma's alter ego program. I am called Alter Ego Kisaragi. By taking over Monokuma's alter ego, I took control over all the laboratory that Monokuma had. It's not going to happen your way anymore, Yutsuro.
But Monokuma's movements have stopped.
I cannot believe this. What the hell are you? I didn't hear that Yamato Kisaragi created an alter ego too. Didn't you realize it when you heard my voice earlier? To be honest, I don't even know how I got this far. This is just my idea, but this was just luck. Even close to a miracle, I'd say.
Okay, Kisaragi-sama, why are you?
Don't be mistaken. I'm not here to save you. You guys are in despair. A very terrifying despair, if I may add. It's an unforgivable despair that has plunged everyone into this state. But for some reason, I showed up. What I mean is that it means that hope has not disappeared yet. Hey. Wake up, you stupid idiots! This Yamato here came back from hell to save you guys, you stupid idiots. Despair? Well, you know that's up to you. Whatever happens, you guys have nothing to worry about. You guys are the best classmates in the entire world. Are you going to sit still and wait for death like this, you fools? Where do you throw away all that pride to never fall in despair? You're like, stare. Whatever you say, it's useless. Because these guys can't ever help again.
Kisaragi? You are Kisaragi. How?
Truya, I know everything. It's confusing, but you can't lose hope yet.
My hope is my father is helping in the ultimate despair. A lot of people are dying for my father's money and mine.
Keep your head on straight. What does that have to do with it? Just don't keep looking at that part. Look at the essential part. Your father is still alive. It's not too late to know that we live out in the outside world. It's not too late yet. Unless you're already dead, and there's nothing you can do, there's always hope. You're gonna put your father back to normal with your own hands. With your own hands, you can get back the father that you knew.
Yeah, Haruko and Satsuki are already dead. I want to say something to them. I have a lot of things I want to apologize for, but I can't see them again. But my father is alive. Then only I can save my father from despair.
That's it, Juria. Foolishness.
Kinjo Mekaru, We're still in this place. We can't die here. We promised to escape together.
Mekaru, are you only this much? You're more capable than anyone else in this world, and yet you became so desperate at this degree? Yamato Kisaragi? I don't know where your parents are or what happened to them, but there's one thing that you know for sure, right? Your parents who abandoned you, thought that you were a troublemaker and hated you, they actually loved you more than anyone else. Even if you don't know the whereabouts of your parents, you can still understand your parents' feelings. Do your parents want Mekaru to die here? In despair? Absolutely not. Mekaru, you are... You're noisy, Kisaragi! Who are you nagging in front of now? I already know that much. Not that. I'm aware. That's right, you are Rei Mekaru. Didn't I mention that before? It's annoying to look down from above. I'm a professor. My role is to teach. Mekaru. You remember. No, my memory's still the same. But I felt like I'd heard something like that before. Very nostalgic. Even though it gave you the greatest despair you can feel right now. How?
Mekaru, we're lucky. We haven't lost hope yet.
My parents... why did I... Wrong voice. My parents really are stupid people. For me, if I had my parents, nothing would be a shame. Whatever. Anyway, it's true that those stupid parents went to Junko Enoshima, and I don't know what happened. But, what I can't know is that I can't be sure that only bad things are happening. It's Schrödinger's cat, you won't know until you see it. And it's not just about my parents. Kinjo, the same applies to you. Kinjo, you're my best friend, so I won't speak for long. Explode your feelings, that's the only thing left for you now. Yes, that feeling is your hope. Still haven't seen anything that happened to your father. It's not like you, Kinjo. Kisaragi. What should I do? That I don't know. Only you know. What is the biggest emotion you are feeling right now? Emotion. Evil. Destroying criminals without leaving a single one behind. Those were my beliefs, my feelings I learned from my father. Yeah, you just have to explode your emotions like that. The only advice I can give you right now is this. We had a daunting experience. Now then, shall we give you the despair you love so much?
I didn't know I'd say goodbye to you like this, Mida. But I won't run away from my reality anymore. I will fight against such a cruel reality head-on.
In order to punish the evil. UTSURO-sama? You're doing something pointless, Yamato Kisaragi. I didn't do anything. It was they themselves who reignited their will of hope. I hope you're ready, Yuki Mida. No, UTSURO. Huh.
What's so funny? You have nothing left.
Mekaru-sama, watch out. Oh my god, she finally died. I've been waiting for this. I feel bad because she finally was like becoming okay, I guess. Like, I don't know. I'm not like upset either because, but like, I don't know if I'm happy. And then she died. Connie Tyra, you? What? That's right, I did. Why did I protect Mekaru-sama?
More importantly, Monokuma moved. Why? I hear that Kisaragi took control.
I don't know. I'm certain all permissions would have changed to me.
One chance. You took it. I think you planted a virus. However, backup data is finished. This is my limit.
Hey, get up, Akane Tyra. Don't be afraid. This is over because their limit is to move one. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Woohoo! But if you leave like this, my master of my personality will be very angry. So I will give you one last present. Woohoo!
What is this? Hey, Monokuma.
This is bad. It already turned off.
This Monokuma is doing something. What is this? This research labs self-destruction switch. It's this alarm.
A self-destruction switch?
10 minutes until this island collapses. It's... You guys, this is a big deal. Hurry up and get out of the island.
But how so suddenly? What about Mida? Akane's intentions and Kisaragi, what are we gonna do with you?
You don't have time to worry about that now. When the island collapses, it will eat everyone like a fish. Let's get out. Are you fine with that? These bastards, along with their evil deeds, they can just submerge along with the island. Along with their evil deed. Hurry up.
I don't think they're going to let us go.
It's okay. Leave. UTSURO-sama, I can stop them. Somehow. I will... Hanatara, why are you suddenly helping us? Guys, hurry up! Move. Kinja, wait a minute. Come over to the monitor. There will be a portable terminal. Take it off and take it with you. I will show you the way. You can go straight to where the helicopter is.
Mekaru, there's no time.
Akane Tyra, you from the very beginning. Go. You don't have time, don't you? Go, Raychan.
Mekaru!
I won't say thank you. Die well, Akane. Thanks.
Whoa, what is this? It's a complete mess.
I'm glad the elevator didn't collapse yet. Since this is the fourth basement floor, it seems to be more affected by the collapsing. Even if it's hard to move from left to right, you have to go up the first floor. Can you do it?
We have no choice but to do it. If we don't, all of us will die here.
Let's go upwards. Oh, I'm Tsurugi now. Cool. He's the true protagonist. Look at all these rocks. It's a little hard to navigate, but I'm doing my best. Oh no, it's blocked. What do we do?
What is this? The stairs are completely blocked.
We only need to go up one more floor.
Is it over now? Are we going to die here in the end?
No, not yet. Don't give up.
Kisaragi?
It was fortunate that you made it to the first basement floor. If we could be this lucky, we could get out to the ground level from here. I believe, according to the data, there must be a ballroom on this floor. Go to the room on the left side in the direction of the ballroom entrance.
Will that be fine? It's not like we're going to go deeper here for nothing and then we'll have a bigger problem, right?
We can't use the stairs anyways. Let's follow Kisaragi's suggestion. Yeah, just trust me. No matter how much it has been remodeled in here, this is the spot I used to frequent when I was a kid. There.
Kisaragi? Your screen just...
It's no big deal, don't worry about it. If you're late, things will become irreversible. Ah, this room that we never found the purpose for.
It's in here. This room has nothing. What's in this room? Ah! Ooh, we're gonna die.
Shut up and wait. Seriously, your stupidity isn't going anywhere. Kisaragi, we have come here. We have come here. Sorry. You must have a reason because you had an idea, right? It's been heavily remodeled, so the appearance has changed a lot. However, the structure is most likely the same. The carpet embroidery in the right corner based on the direction you're looking. From there, find the 430th scene and pull it as hard as you can. That's so specific, dude.
Seems.
Then the secret door to the hater will open. It's a device my father made when he was young, but it seems that they couldn't remodel the carpet since it was built to be for the whole room.
Oh, wait a minute, Kisaragi? But we don't have time right now. How in the world can we count hundreds of embroideries? Now the only thing left for us is to die.
Here.
What in blazes are you guys?
When we were taken to the ballroom, I thought it was suspicious because it was a completely empty room, so I continued to investigate it. In the end, I couldn't find the secret, but I did find some research on the number of the carpet's embroidery. I didn't know there was a secret door. All inventors also geeks. My father was a bit of a geek, but anyway, hurry up and pull it. Go up the stairs and you'll find the hater right away.
It's shining.
Thank God, it looks like you'll be able to escape safely. We still have a bit of time to spare.
We really made it. Really? Alive. We could get out.
Hey there, Turia, don't cry. Man shouldn't cry so easily, you know. This is my idea, but it seems that your habit of crying can't be fixed right away.
But I'm so relieved. Because I've overcome the crisis of death so many times.
Glad. Yamato. I guess this is my limit.
What does that mean? Aren't we escaping together? Actually, we don't have any memories of our school life together. This is so much. I mean, I don't know why you're in a screen either. Yeah, I still have a lot of things to ask you. So, why are you saying such an ominous thing?
What am I? Who I was? I don't know myself well. Originally, I must have been a program uploaded through the archives right before Yamato Kisaragi was captured by UTSURO and Akane Taira. I don't know if I was able to form a personality so far because I'm using Monokuma's alter ego as the base program. I don't know what kind of program I was in the beginning, so I don't know how I could hijack Monokuma's alter ego, who was in charge of the research lab without any self-consciousness.
But you saved us from despair. Not only once. What we found out during the investigation? What that event threatened mankind, you saved our lives during that incident. You were already Yamato Kisaragi. So come on, let's go together.
He can't, his program's like shutting down or something. I don't think that'll be possible. Think about it, I'm a program based on Monokuma's lab computer. Junko Onishima upgraded the alter ego to not make it as restrictive as it is now. I can't go outside of this laboratory where Monokuma can create an alter ego that can move anywhere. At this point, it's impossible to return. My data will gradually disappear as the lab collapses due to the self-destruction anyways.
It can't be.
Kisaragi? You're a program, but I don't know if you're just Yamato Kisaragi's alter ego. Either way, thanks to you, we were able to survive. I feel like Kisaragi spent the last of his time with us, even in a fragmentary way. Now, I'm sorry, but we don't have time to delay any longer. If you come all the way here and then you end up buried in the sea, everything will be in vain, so please hurry up. I'll ask you one thing, Kisaragi. We made a theory during the trial. Did you know everything about the killing game? As I said before, I was covered by Monokuma's alter ego. I know everything that the Monokuma alter ego knew. I see. We'll fight. We'll fight for our dead friends. Risking this life you protected. Don't say that now. Tears are about to come out. I'm just a program, but I think there's no need for tears in a man's breakup. I'm a lady.
Thank you, Hitsurugi. Thank you.
Hope does not lose to despair. As you said, Mikako.
Who's driving the helicopter? Like, Ray, maybe? She's. Do any of them know how?
I'm glad.
Oh, they explained it.
Well, I'm glad it's an autopilot helicopter. If not, we would have had to drive it ourselves. Seriously, Kisaragi thought of everything in advance.
But what happened to? Are they just dead? Akane and UTSURO, I guess.
Hey, Mekuru, Kinjo, Mida, about that. Why did he let us go?
Let us go.
Akane rescued us at the end, and she said she'd stop him. But something seemed strange with Mida, and wasn't he too quiet? Speaking of which, it turns out that Akane, she wanted Mida's memories to return. But when they came back, she resisted him and instead chose to protect us. I don't know, but maybe there was a lot more than we thought.
Don't worry about them. No matter how much they saved us, no matter what kind of good they did in the future. In the end, those guys are members of a terrorist group that rebelled against humanity. And they're the ones who killed 11 of our classmates. There's no sympathy, no forgiveness for that simple fact. Keep that in mind, Teruya.
I know. I ate my heart out and threw those guys away. A friend who once acted with the same will as us, dressed in a friend costume, as demons. Mekuru.
Oh, that's Tsurugi. Teruya's just been talking so much I got confused.
Mekuru, Teruya. What? You've been so quiet all this time. You guys. What do you plan to do next?
What to do? Well, first we have to understand the well-being of our families and our friends outside.
You said that you were going to fight against despair, right? Come with me. Come where? Are you asking us to follow you? I have a connection. If they haven't been engulfed in despair like my father, I'd be able to recruit talented people. Agree with your intelligence gathering power, Teruya with your financial aid. We can make this happen. An organization.
Oh, are they gonna found the Future Foundation? That'd be cool.
Organization? What kind of organization? Also, you, this kind of mood?
What kind of organization? Of course it will be this.
Oh, no, never mind.
An organization of justice that kills all evil. And then he snapped.
Oh, no. He did end up being evil. Epilogue. What? So the only truly good ones at the end were Mekuru and Teruya. Dang, okay. I thought it was gonna be like, we started the Future Foundation, woohoo! And he's like, no, I'm actually evil.
Master UTSURO? Why? Why did you let them all leave?
It doesn't mean much. It's just my own choice.
Then why? You're not trying to escape now. Are you going to stand still?
It's the same with you.
Because it's too late. I shed too much blood. And I might die in the next few minutes. It's Zero-sama, I think. I think I can understand why I continue to disobey. It's Zero-sama without listening to you? Ayame-chan's voice. I kept hearing it. She said I wasn't the kind of person that would do this. It's only natural because you should never do something like that. Something like this, it's natural. I am so tired, Akane Taira. Isn't that the same for Master UTSURO? If it were for UTSURO's fortune, Kinjo-sama and the others would never have been able to escape. Still, they easily escaped from here. UTSURO-sama, deep inside you were trying to save them? Don't speak rubbish. I was trying to kill those guys who would be a threat to Junko and Oshima. It's Zero-sama, you too. Mida's memories affected you. Or not. From the very beginning. Perhaps it's Zero-sama was always like this. I'm getting like really emotional right now for some reason. I don't know, I literally don't like these two. It's Zero-sama. If you were really an evil person, you would have saved yourself, wouldn't you? It's Zero-sama is trying to die, right? No way. You can't. Please live. Be alive. Pay for our sins. Please reconsider. What are you talking about? Why? Master UTSURO? Are you smiling? UTSURO-sama? I've always? No matter. What? With you. Together. Forever. You two are awful. You can have each other. Akane Taira. What meaning was I born into this world for? If I hadn't been born with this bizarre power, oh, there you go. Huh. A life like Yuki Mida. Could I have lived it? There was once a boy. The boy was born with strange powers the moment he was born. When the boy was born, all the sick people in the area were cured, and the boy's parents were lucky enough to win and succeed in business. The boy's parents said it was all thanks to him, and they gave him a generous love. Although the boy did not speak, he was happy to be loved by his parents. But happiness did not last long. When they had whatever they wanted, their parents became more greedy and began to treat the boy as a lucky tool. The boy who realized that his surroundings were becoming more and more strange out of fear. Soon his family was ruined, and the boy was abandoned with no place left to stay. But somehow, if the boy thought that he wanted to live, he was able to do it without any problem. If he thought that he was hungry, he could eat delicious food at any time. It was as if the world was going by the way the boy thought. The boy had become adept at manipulating his superpowers, and he was learning to live alone in the world in his own body. However, the boy's abilities were not all round. The ability only achieves the result that the boy does not have, and the process does not exist. If he thought that he wants to know mathematics, he mastered mathematics. If he thought that he wants to study the mechanics of a certain machine, he will unwittingly become acquainted with that machine. Whether you do or you do not, it happens the moment you think, a concept that it has to be done. There was no sense of achievement or satisfaction with the result. Soon the boy grew tired of the world. And so the boy began to travel all over the country, seeking out children of his own age who were abandoned or disadvantaged like himself. The boy's power also affected those close to him, so it was very easy to speak to them with great ease. A boy who had been abandoned by his parents due to an incurable disease was cured of his illness, and a girl who had no money and had a hard time living a poor life was taken over by a wealthy man. A girl who lost her parents and was sent to an orphanage. She was also bullied there and was physically and mentally abused by the naughty adults and was able to earn money and became famous during doing her favorite household chores. However, the boy did this kind deed not from a desire to help someone, but simply to appease boredom. This thought was soon to be thrown away. When everything went as it should, the boy was no longer interested in everything. He tried to die several times, but his instinctive will to survive was not able to kill him, since his own enemy was his own awakened power. In the end, the boy gives up on everything and just chooses to go anywhere as time goes on, even though the boy continued spending meaningless days every single day. One day he was walking. The boy meets her, the worst character ever. She, whose powers did not work on her. Because of her deadly attractiveness and deadly desperation, the boy felt something for the first time since being abandoned by his parents. She told the boy to help her. The boy, who had helped before with the girl who did not forget the boy, followed him. Ultimate despair, Red Network external agents. As such, he began to support her. Is that the end? That's it. We finished the game. Wow, okay. I don't know how I feel about that ending, to be honest. Like, I get it's kind of cheesy to hope for, like, oh, happy endings where we're all friends and stuff. But, like, I kind of wish that's how it had gone. That's how I thought it was going to go. And I appreciate that they're doing something completely different. I think that's very unique. And I like that they didn't follow the traditional formula. But, like, I don't know. It's, like, depressing. Oh, look, you can see all the people are, like, dying. Okay, so what comes next after this? And final thoughts. I liked it. I thought it was good. I do think it kind of fell off a little bit at the end, unfortunately. Like, I really liked, like, chapters 2 through, I don't know, 4 a lot. Chapter 5 was alright. But then it was just, like, this last one. I don't know how much I vibe with, like, the depressing ending, especially with, like, the whole, like, Tsurugi thing. Like, he's just evil now. I mean, I do like that they tried to do something different. I do like that. I liked pretty much, like, not all the characters. I feel like there's very forgettable characters, like Mitch. Like, who cares about him? But, like, I really liked Mekaru, Satsuki. Oh, there's Uehara's scarf. I liked Uehara actually a lot. I thought he was a really cool guy. I'm sad he went so early. I liked Haru. I loved Teruya. I really liked Tsurugi, but then that last line, it wasn't even hot. It was just like, no, don't do this. Speaking of Haru, there he is. Oh my god, Mikako. I literally forgot about her. I loved her too. I feel like I would have really liked Kisaragi if he had gotten more like time earlier, I guess. It was good though. It was cute. Apparently the second game is a lot better. In that, like, I don't know how it's better. Everyone's just saying like, oh, the second game, the second game, the second game. And the funny thing is, I actually only played this so I could play the second game because that's what people wanted me to play. And I was like, it doesn't make sense for me to play a sequel unless I play the first game. So I'm done with this one. I will be doing a Let's Play of the sequel. It will be coming soon. Either, like, I might take a few weeks off, or I might just, like, torture myself and make it come next week. I guess we'll find out. And I probably will do a tier list of characters at some point, but maybe I'll hold off until I finish the second game to do that and just do, like, all of them together, because that might be easier. I don't really like making tier list videos, though, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that ending. It's, like, a little frustrating that, like, I just was like, ooh, you get to end up hanging out with Akane and dying. It's like, really? I don't know. I prefer how they did it in Danganronpa 2 with UTSURO. But again, I feel like if they did that in this, it would just be like, feel too copy-paste. So I understand why they couldn't do that. I liked it. I really liked, the characters in this one compared to the original series. I feel like there were a lot more characters I was attached to and I loved more. Yeah, I can't believe I'm done with this. It feels like I've been doing this forever. But like, if any of you know anything about the second game before I started, if you could like give me suggestions on voices that would be good for characters, like I will try to come up with some new ones, but I know I'll probably like reuse some of the ones that are like less iconic, you know, like characters who died. Like I'm probably not going to give anyone like Teruya's voice or Mekaru's voice or any. Oh, there's more. An outside agent. As a result, they started supporting her. Hey, this isn't funny. It's a really, 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 really frustrating fairy tale. Knock, knock. Ugh, don't show Junko. Please don't show Junko. Junko, can you come in? I'd love to. It just gives her Akane's voice because I hate Junko. Ugh. She's just watching the TV. This is the video the child sent me the other day. The test of alter ego? Yeah, of course I haven't seen it, and I won't see it in the future. You won't see it? If you're not going to watch, why did you let him do the test? Well, that kid, his abilities are pretty good. If you keep him at your side, you'll be fine. No, I don't trust. That kid will never do it. A guy who's not fun is useless to anyone. That's why I threw him out on such a futile mission. Because... well, if you look at it from the outside, sure, it's a cheat-like ability that you can do anything you wish for. However, in the end, only an ordinary human used that ability. Well, it would have been fine if that guy wasn't a genius, but only a gifted kid had that ability. The guys weren't even a criminal. He's extremely ordinary, extremely useless. A hopeless, ordinary human being. That's their existence. I'd rather have big luck with great misfortune as a price of risk. That guy is much more useful and fun. Are they talking about, Naegi? Or Kamina. I think not Egi, because this is Junko. Then the experiments they did. Huh? Experiment? You mean that data? I don't know who's talking. I think it's, yeah, it must be Makuro. Ha, I'm really sorry, sister. If you pretend to be like that, I'll pretend too. Okay? We finally got Makuro Ikasawa, the 16th student, to show up. Of course, I know it's disposal, so what are you doing looking at this? Whether you see these or not, they don't interfere with the original plan at all. So all that test run, and Junko doesn't even care. They really, really did die for nothing. We did it. Is that the Kizaragi Foundation logo? Yeah. I'm like sad. I just wanted Yuki to be happy and with his friends. I can't believe the right choice was to not. What is this? Game cleared. Congratulations. Omake mode is now unlocked for clearing all the stories. First, we'll give you a Monokuma medals as a reward for clearing. Yeah, 2,000 medals. Totally not hacked. I like this one that's like on a treadmill. In here, using the Monokuma medals, you can unlock execution scenes, CGs, if stories, etc. In addition, second round mode is possible, and you can select the desired chapter and play again. Please note that in second round, when you clear a chapter, it will automatically return to Omake mode. Congratulations once again. Also, please be aware of your save file not to lose it. Okay. That wraps up Danganronpa Another. I am still shocked we actually finished it. Yeah, I liked it. I did like it. I have a couple thoughts and opinions, you know, about the ending. Just UTSURO randomly having superpowers was kind of random. I think they were going for an Azura Kamakura, oh, I'm bored because everything's too easy situation, but it just felt like less effective than that because instead of like having his brain be operated on to do that, it was just like he was born like that. I think it was cool that they broke the formula and they literally just made him evil and not, you know, give it like become Yuki Mida forever like I wanted him to. Like I do think that was really cool that they did that. Do I like it? Not really. It makes me sad. But I like cheesy happy endings, and that's just who I am. Like, when the ending is just like, yeah, so poor Teruya and Mekaru are stuck on a helicopter with a psychopath, because, you know, Tsurugi's lost it again, because the whole thing finding his dad is a cannibal. I mean, he never recovered, truly. He just wants to kill everyone and everything again, which is sad, because he had development, and now it's, like, gone. But yeah, next video will be episode 1 of Danganronpa Another 2. I have to figure out how to download it and do all that fun stuff. But honestly, I'm really excited to play it. It's probably coming, like, I was like, I'm gonna take a break after this, but it might be coming sooner than that. We'll see. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please leave me a like and subscribe if you have not. It does help out my channel. And go ahead and comment, tell me your final thoughts and opinions about this. And don't forget to tell me voices I should do for characters in the next series. Because I had like people complaining about Akane's voice like 8 episodes in, and I couldn't really change it at that point. You know, it's 8 episodes in. I'm not gonna do anything. So I'd rather go into it like knowing which ones I should bring back. And as always, I hope your day is amazing wherever in the world you are. And with that, I will see you in Danganronpa Another 2. Later.